This is a special news update. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Brian.
We will have a brief interview with Dani about Space Camp the book. How did you get into Space Camp?
Well, first, to meet the criteria, you must have an A average in science and mathematics. Then you are sent an application by Space Camp. You fill the application out, send it in, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to get in. It's just sometimes there's a waiting list up to 2 years to actually be able to get into camp.
Why did you want to get into Space Camp?
I thought it would be exciting and interesting to learn about space shuttle and space exploration and space flight, things like that.
What exactly did you do at Space Camp?
Well, we had different types of training activities all week. We had some activities where you used a chair that simulates weightlessness, being able to move in all directions. And at the end of the week, the climax of the whole week was our mission, where we used the Space Shuttle simulator. This is the model of the Space Shuttle right here.
What planet team were you on?
Well, we have teams. Teams are specified by planets, and I was on the Neptune team.
Did anything exciting or important happen to you?
Well, I'd say probably the most important part of the week was the mission, as you're rated at the end of the week by your mission. The top teams get mission awards. Also, something very exciting was that we got to meet an astronaut while we were there.
Did you meet anybody really important?
Yes. We were able to meet one astronaut while we were there. He was at the center visiting for the week. The astronaut was James Ox Van Hoffman.
Over to you, Brian.
Did you go on a space shuttle? If yes, what was it like with all the computers?
Well, you don't really use the real space shuttle. You use, as I said earlier, you use a simulator. This is a model of the space shuttle. Simulator, you go in, you have the cockpit, upper deck, up here, the windows. You have the mid deck down here, underneath the flight deck. And you have the payload area, here to here. And back here you have the back area containing the engines and everything else.
Tell us what your favorite part of Space Camp was and explain why.
I'd say my favorite part was the missions. We did 2 missions. One day we were the ground crew, the other day we were the flight crew. The missions were very exciting and suspenseful, as you could imagine. You do not really memorize anything. You read, everything is on a script. The script tells you where the controls are, things like that, so you don't have to learn a lot of hard things.
How much did Space Camp cost?
Space Camp, level 1 Space Camp, costs, depending on the season, $550 or $650. So the Space Academy level 1, high level, for completing 7th and 8th grade is $650 or $750. Space Academy level 2, completing 9th grade and up, which is a college accredited program, is $1,800, and that's 2 weeks. That includes scuba diving and flights and airplanes.
Explain the symbols on your Space Camp suit.
Well, as you can see, I have here the American flag. Here I have the official Space Shuttle patch. Space Camp logo, as you can also see here. NASA, the official NASA logo. The Space Camp wings, they're pewter wings, which you receive at graduation. And the nameplate, you get your nameplate suited to your name.
Explain some things about your shuttle.
Okay, well, as I said earlier, this is a model of the Space Shuttle orbiter. We have here the flight area at the front, which is the habitable area from here back to here. Then you have the payloads, and engines at the back. You see here in the payload bay, we have some payloads on this mission. We have the airlock here, which is to go on a spacewalk. You exit the shuttle and into the airlock, which is where you put on your suits, so you don't have to depressurize the whole cabin. Here we have Space Lab, which is European Space Agency. It is basically a large laboratory module having as much space as the whole cabin itself, where the astronauts can go back to do research. Here's a space lab experiment pallet, which is exposed to space, where they carry experiments, scientific. Here's a test pallet, some equipment, a telescope, and here's the robot arm along the side. On the bottom of the space shuttle, you see you have the black, which is HRISI, or high temperature reusable surface insulation. That's what keeps the shuttle from burning up as it re-enters. On the nose and wing edges, where it gets the hottest of anywhere, you have reinforced carbon-carbon. And on the top surfaces you have LRISI, low temperature reusable surface insulation. And here's the landing wheels, the gear open.
We read the book, and we have a question that we want to know if it is true. Is there a readiness firing?
No, the readiness firing is just something made up in the book. First of all, space campers are not allowed into the shuttle. And second, there's no such thing as a readiness firing. All that happens is that the computers test the sensors and everything. They don't have to burn the engines to check them. And if there was ever space campers into the shuttle, that would be that's against the rules. There's classified information, switches, things like that, because space campers are not all American. There's people from many countries, and someone could go in there who is not in an ally country and could get classified information out of the vehicle.
What sort of fuel does it use?
The space shuttle main engines, these three large nozzles that you see here, use liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, which are stored at 400 degrees below zero. When they burn, they're very clean. The only exhaust it produces is water, steam. Then the two small engines here are orbital maneuvering systems. They are used to accelerate the shuttle and as retro rockets to slow it down at the end of the flight. They use nitrogen tetroxide and hydrogen as fuels. Then the very small engines, the black dots and gray dots up at the nose, are reaction control. They're just little nitrogen jets that, while in space, they just fire to change the alignment. As you see the shuttle taking off, you have here your shuttle. Then you have on the side here the large tank that carries the liquid hydrogen and oxygen for the main engines. Then on the sides, the two solid rocket boosters. It's a solid fuel. It's like the consistency of a pencil eraser. And those provide much of the thrust for liftoff and fall away after 2 minutes. All that returns to Earth is this orbiter.
This has been a Nathan and Brian production. Have a nice day.
Oh, the booger up is it?
No more nonsense.
Mine!
Oh, I got hers ready first. Go ahead, Lauren.
Now what?
Here it is.
There it goes. Okay, it's on now.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy
birthday to you.
Yay!
Wait! Didn't go out yet. Trick! How are you not supposed to burn out Hanukkah candle?
Look,
It's a trick Hanukkah candle!
Okay,
Trick
Chuck,
Hanukkah candle.
light the shamash and let them light the menorahs.
Oh yeah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chavdei shel Hanukkah. Period.
That's the best you can sing it?
Yep.
The new candle first.
Meow.
Brian.
E.T. It went out.
Oh, that one sound is on. That's cool.
Is it on?
Light it again.
Can you open our presents?
Just a minute.
Is Dad gonna go first? Okay. Need some help? You get out. There it goes.
You don't need this. Sorry, you don't get fluent. Don't be that way.
I don't want to get on video. What's this on the back?
Can I
It
shake
is E. J-S-E. What's that mean?
I got
Never mind.
Lion.
Lying for your life.
Ha ha, so funny.
Here. You pull
Oh,
these
that's
tabs.
Wait! Boxes!
What you doing? Isn't that cute?
Box.
Look. Isn't that darling?
Uh-huh.
Look how the sleeves go. They've got a pleat upside. See, isn't that cute? You try it on tonight?
These are plain pants.
Yeah, that's the way they come with a nice outfit. They're nice and warm though. Feel how warm they are.
That's because
Here.
they're new.
What makes you so sure?
You can tell by the box.
Maybe there's cookies in there. I use those for cookies. You try this on tonight?
Kids
Phone just closed.
There'll be cookies still, you know.
Psychic. Oh.
I think it might be tape. Don't tear the box. I can use those. It's bulky.
Alright, thing.
Get your fingernail under the part that isn't
It's
taped.
not long.
No, under the box. Get your finger under the box.
And that?
In the box where it's not taped.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Want me to burn?
I'll do
Give
it.
it to me. I'll show you.
Oh, wait, eh? Just tip it.
It's different, isn't it?
I want to stuff down.
You're not going to get any stuff anymore.
Oh, like totally, man. Hi.
Do you like it?
Let's see it.
I mean, it's like totally, dude.
What does that mean? You
Oh, wow! Hubba!
What's it say, Daddy?
I'll read it to all visitors out there.
What? No. Chuck, get that card from him.
Here it says,
Chuck, get that card.
I love you. I want you. I need you. You mean everything to me. Also, happy birthday. Happy 37. Love you, Fran. Isn't that a wonderful card?
Thank you.
Do you like that sweater?
Yes.
Paul.
You mean I hit a bonsai?
Well, I'm a winter person and I can wear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you might like this.
Sounds good.
What do you think it is?
Maybe a record.
A record.
Couple thousand tapes.
A
We'll
book?
start.
It might be a book. It's the Glenlivet. Hooray!
Excuse me.
The best scotch ever.
Should I take another picture?
Ahasuerus promised Haman
Everyone, let's read together. You there, Mordecai, you two must kneel before me.
I do not bow to one who seeks to destroy me.
Haman, read line 14. Hated Mordecai, to get his revenge, he decided to kill all the Jews in Ahasuerus' kingdom. He went and spoke to the king.
There is a strange different people. There is strange different people and do not obey your laws. O king, you should not to suffer them. Let me destroy them. I will pay you 10,000 talents.
Let's all read together the next page. Mordecai learned of the king's decree. All the Jews were to be killed. He put on sackcloth and ashes and went crying through the city. He sent a messenger to Esther to tell her to plead with the king for her people.
Esther was afraid to approach the king, for no one could speak to him without an invitation, but Mordecai instead insisted.
Let's read line 18. Do not imagine that you of all the Jews will escape with your life by hiding in the king's palace. Perhaps you have attained your royal position for just such a crisis.
Esther said Mordecai this answer. Go assemble all the Jews who live in Shushan and fast in my behalf. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my maidens will observe the same fast. Then I shall go to the king through its country contrary to the law, and if I am to perish, I shall perish.
Did anyone come dressed as Haman? Boo! See the Haman?
Okay.
Once there was a wicked, wicked man, a rival cause him hated. He lied and lied about the truth. He was always hated. Oh, today will never be. Oh, today will never be. Oh, today will never be. And he's some moment passion. Esther was a lovely only my house was jealous. And Haman said he did her son. Oh, my, how he is jealous. Oh, today will never, never be. Oh, today will never, never be. Oh, today will never, never be. And needs some moment passion. But the fire doesn't go. And one will drive clever king, her people she will censor. Oh, today will never be. Oh, today will never, never be. Oh, today will never, never be. And in some moment passion, Esther speaks to the king of Haman's black nation. I'll spoil his meditation. Oh, today will never, never be. Oh, today will never, never be. Oh, today will never, never be.
Everybody join.
Join in my song, clap with me, tap with me, sing right along. Purim is here, tomorrow no more. Just give me a penny and show me the door. Tell me, oh tell me, come on, take a guess. Who do I look like whom am I?
Say hi. Hi. This is Brittany and Lauren in front of our house, which is going to be ours tomorrow. Brittany lives right nearby. Okay, girls, go away so I can get the whole house now. It's Lauren's room in the top left above the garage. The window right next to the sold sign is the dining room window. The window on the right side of the house is the living room. Now I'm going to give you a pan of our cul-de-sac.
You want to meet your next door neighbor?
I already met the next door neighbor. Thank you. This is the entranceway. Front door is open. A light fixture. And the steps to the upstairs. This is our coat closet, and I'm going to go open it and show you how big it is. This is the inside. I'm going to take you up the wall here and show you the entranceway a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to turn around, and behind me is the living room. The window treatments are up, and there's a cornice there that needs to be cleaned and repaired. This is the view out of our living room window. Lauren's off playing with her new friend, Brittany. This room is really just pretty plain, beige carpeting, nothing else too exciting. Okay, I'm going to walk into the hallway. You can see the hardwood floors. And then into the dining room. We have the same kind of window as we have in the living room. And the floor is hardwood with around the edges and carpeting in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to walk back down to the hallway, and we'll go to the guest bathroom. I'm going to grab the light switch. Nothing too exciting in here. This wallpaper is going to get changed eventually. No, I don't know when. But it's a fairly good sized room. And we're going to go out. And then this is the hallway to the master suite. I'm going to turn the light on here and show you the closet. There's shelves in here, 3 levels on this side. And then I'm going to go in and close the door. And there's shelves here, which I think will be great for sweaters and purses and so on. Okay, this is the master bedroom. There's a fan there on the ceiling. And we're going to go now into the master bath. I'm going to grab the light switch. Here's our skylight. Oh, I forgot to show you the one in the entranceway. Here's our jacuzzi. Excuse my bad photography. And the counters. And the mirror. And the cabinets. Now, there's a door here that closes off to the tub, to the shower and to the toilet. And it has a little seat in it, if I can find it. There we go. And that's about it. Now I'm going to walk back out of here and show you the view out of our bedroom window, and I'll take the camera outside to show you even better. But here is our ravine and our terraced yard. And I'm going to walk back out. Here comes Lauren. This is our little linen closet. This is right near the master suite and the laundry, not the laundry room, but the guest bathroom. Okay, we're going to walk back down the hallway and we're going to go straight into our wet bar area. which is off the kitchen. I'm going to try to grab the light switch here. Okay, we've got some track lights here, and you can see the kitchen wallpaper. Let me go in on it and you can see it even better. I'm not terribly thrilled with it, but it's not too bad. And then we have these cabinets, just like we have all over the rest of the house. And then we have a little bar area here. Excuse my garbage bags. And now I'm going to take you past the kitchen and over to the family room. Well, we have one wall of windows here overlooking the ravine. We also have a patio door with a deck, but let me show you outside the view. Okay, that's a quick view out the back window, and then here is our deck. And you can see the back of the house next door. Okay, and I'm going to sweep up and show you what you can see up near the top of the room. There's a balcony for the second floor. And I'm going to step back, and this is a wooden fireplace wall with storage. And that is the focal point of our room. Here's the skylight and the paddle fan. And then the textured walls. This is the view of the kitchen from the family room. As you can see, I've already dropped off some messes in there. This light fixture is going to be changed. We're not sure exactly with what yet, but we will be definitely changing that. Okay, please notice there's a step here. And then we'll go into the kitchen. Here's our view of the kitchen. Oh, and this is the deck from here, from this point of view. We've got the dishwasher, disposal. We've got the Jenn-Air grill. This is where the refrigerator is going to go. And then we've got a double oven, which thrills me to death. We've got an intercom. And then we've got this cooking island. And now I'm going to walk you over here towards the garage. Got a nice sized closet here. This will be our closet for our family coats. And then the garage. I'll grab the light here, if I can find it. Nothing too exciting, it's a big garage. I'm gonna go down another step. One thing that's kind of nice is we have the storage area here. And then I'm going back up the step and out here to the hallway. There's a door there to the outside, the nice window, and you can see the neighbor's house from there. Lauren's still playing with her friend Brittany. This is another bathroom, probably the one that the children will use most. Here's a picture of the paper here. And the toilet, how exciting. And the sink. Oh, don't look at my clothes. There's some paper there on the mirror. Now we're going into the laundry room. There's a window in here and some shelves. Cabinets. Room for our washer and our dryer, and a laundry sink, and more cabinets. Okay, that finishes up the first floor. I'm going to shut this off and go on up. This is the room we're going to use for a playroom. It was originally a storage room. The ceiling is sloped. There's a paddle fan. Supposedly this room was made into a bedroom by the previous owners. This is a pretty good sized walk-in closet. There's some shelves in here. I think we're gonna have to put in a bunch more shelves. But that's it. That's this room. We're gonna have our Nintendo in here, I guess, and the kids say they're gonna put all their toys in this room. Maybe we'll put a card table in here for them too. I've got a very big closet right here. Oh, one minute I'll take you for a look down the steps here. We just had some more neighbors come over to meet us. Okay, this is a storage closet. It's deep. I think it's about 5 or 6 feet across. And that's about it, not too exciting. I'm gonna close that up and we're gonna walk on down the hall. Oh, before we go too far here, this is another closet. Like an extra linen closet or storage or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to show you the view downstairs. Although there's Lauren's friend outside. This is the view down into the family room. It looks really high from here. And then we're right by the skylight. Okay, now we're going to go back down to the master. Not the master, excuse me, the children's bathroom. And got the double sinks here. Now this paper's not too bad, but I'll probably replace it eventually. It's kind of nice the way in this bathroom and in the one downstairs, there's a separate door that closes so that other people can use the toilet. Let me see if I can find the light switch. Whoops, not the fan. Here's the toilet and the toilet area. Some hooks there for the kids. And here we have a regular shower and bathtub. These are the cabinets in the bathroom, same as the kitchen. And back on down the hall. Here's Lauren's bedroom. Lauren likes this room, has chosen this room because it's L-shaped. Let me see if I can back you up here a little and you can see the shape of the room a little. Then over here is another little area which she may use for her desk or her stuffed animals. We're not really sure what she's going to do over there. Maybe it's just going to be her hideout. Here's the view from the second floor window. You see the top of the roof right here. And then Lauren has a big closet. Oh, you need to see the sign that Lauren made here. She left it because somebody was coming over. Let's see if I can read it. Well, you can't see it very well, but it says, "Get out of my room. We bought it from the new owners." You see the little face? This is Lauren's walk-in closet. And she has shelves here too, which I think are terrific. And then she has a door here to the attic. This is a little attic area where all of our extra stuff will go. This is the only attic, but there's also a basement that's huge. This is Brian's room. This is the biggest of the extra bedrooms, additional bedrooms besides ours. And nothing too unusual about it. Here's the view out of Brian's bedroom window. Quite exciting. There's Lauren down there with her friend Brittany, her newfound friend. And Brian has a pretty nice closet. It's not walk-in exactly, but it's very long. It's probably, at least 10 feet long. This is the room we're going to use for a study. And this is quite a bit of storage. Big closet like Brian has, and we'll probably put some of our off-season clothing in here. And that finishes up the upstairs. This is our backyard. We're shooting towards the neighbors. And then you can see a ravine. think I left that there for you. Okay, this is a little bit closer view. What this is really is a floodplain. Probably for the 10 Mile Creek. There's a tree that's fallen down there. This is the back view of the house. If the battery's still working, I'm going to take you down and show you the basement. It's all cedar in the back, although the front is brick. The sides and the back are cedar. This is our patio. This goes into our basement, and then this is our bedroom right up above it. 2 windows. Say hi.
Hi.
Lauren and Brittany are sitting on the terraces, You can hear the expressway just a little bit in the background. These are some of the neighbors' houses. You can see how pretty they are. This is the deck and the patio doors into the family room and into the kitchen. This is the kitchen window and the laundry room window.